It is June the 3rd, 2018. Planning now going to the west and southwest of Winnemucca. So let me show you in a second where I'm going to go next. So the plan is to go over to these mines west of Winnemucca. First I'm going to stop up here at the Atlas mine. I'm going to head down to these mines here, see what's going on with those, and then head south. The mine there. I might check that out, but it depends what's going on, whether I can gain access. And I'll probably look over the reservoir. There are a group of mines down here. It might be interesting to go check out, but depends on what I can see, how I can get there. So time will tell. Anyway, should be a nice little venture. Well, I'm 9 miles west of Winnemucca, and I was planning on driving 16 miles, but I saw this dump here. I figured I'd stop and look around. Probably near a small gold mine. Some trenches dug around. There's some workings over this direction. And trenches dug there. Same kind of iron staining, except it looks like there might be some epidote in this rock. Concrete pad, a bunch of trenches. Stop for the rock. Lots of little shiny quartz crystals in the rock. Lots of iron staining. Don't know what that was for. Small head frame. Comes down to a rail car. And it goes down, down, down. And I can't see the bottom. No, but see the size of rail cars. And a shaft over there, another one. Over this shaft over here, find a safer way. Oh, go over here. Seems to be with these gold mines, there's a lot of iron associated with these, as far as I can tell. That's what it looks from the bottom. Going down. Shaft. Maybe tunnel going in. Yeah, some people would jump down there. But see the way those timbers are, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if I can get a little closer. See the way those timbers are resting upon one another? Put a weight against that and it could collapse easily. Best not to. Anyway, not much really to see here. A little bit of workings, iron staining. Not seeing them much in the way of sulfide, so I'm gonna stop for now. Right. Well, this is about a half mile. You can see the previous stop. So I decided to come up these workings. Saw these. Not seeing any kind of head frame. I'm seeing lots of working. It's like some kind of slate working material. Probably underground working there one time. I'm gonna climb up the hill and look around. I climbed up a little higher on the hill. That's back looking towards the southwest. And came up to the shaft. You can see my shadow for scale, but the bed's on the material dipping towards the, I'd say almost towards the north at about 45-degree angle. There's a little ladder down there, as far as I can tell. I'm not getting any closer because it's kind of dangerous. I know people come on the side, but you almost need a drone to get some of this footage. There's my truck for scale. And there's quartz. I took a few photographs. You saw all those of the veining and the brecciation in the quartz along with the material, post-rock material. So anyway, I'll get a few more photos of the workings down there and see what the green material is down there. A lot of this is slate with quartz running through it. So this is some of the underground workings, timbered up. Looks like people pulled back the wire to keep people out and going underground. More power to them. And people could have entered up through there. So given the nature of the workings, how many there are, it's not really that extensive underground workings. What they're going to just mostly see is what they're going to see on the surface is quartz. This schist, which is kind of uneventful. Anyway, I'm going to go down there and look at that next. Oh, this is about a mile west of where it was. There's a building here. Stop to look at that. And some underground and some dumps. Well, it looks like the same kind of mineralization. Metamorphic rock and quartz mineralization. The bird up above it doesn't like that I'm in this space, but oh well. I'm gonna go over and check out this building. It looks like it's been tagged. Yep. Hard to say what this is used for at one time, but nest up above. Stinks in there. I'm not going to go in there. Anyway, I'm just going to go on and look around. So what I expect is whatever's here is surface trenched and mined. So it must have been a quartz vein there following. Not that impressive. But it was probably the most economical way of getting the material out, mined. It looks like they did the same thing up there. But anyway, on to the next site. Well, I'm not finding the road to the Atlas site. I'm not seeing the Atlas site. I drove by the distance required. Also not seeing these roads to the south. So I'm going to continue on and see what I can find. Hopefully there's a road going south, so I'm going to check these mines out. Like I said before, I need a better atlas. Look out my window, and there is nothing. No roads. Zip, zero, zilch. And it looks like there might be something over there in the distance, but it's gotta have a road going south. So I'm gonna look for a road going south in a few minutes. Keep driving on. But I'm also seeing fencing, which means it's private property, not BLM. Anyway, I'm at a place called a Pronto site, like an ore processing facility, something along the lines. Don't know what for. Now there's supposed to be mines south of here, but we'll have to wait and see if there's actually a road going south or not. Nothing too impressive, just a bunch of junk. But anyway, enough for the archaeological stuff. All right, adios. I'm about 6 miles south of the Pronto site, so can't say exactly this is the site it's supposed to be going to with the numerous mines, but there are some workings around here. More of the same kind of coarse veining, metamorphic rocks, slate. And rock here looks a lot more iron stained, darker in color, a lot more hematite rich. See, there's some workings over there. There's a bunch on this hill up here. Looking at this material here, a lot of hematite, goethite. Goethite seems dark, black stuff. Goethite. Seem to be numerous little workings, and there's survey markers out. See the white, more modern ones. Lots of iron staining. I don't see any head frame though. A lot of little trenches, pits, and all that dug. Who knows what they're doing exactly. Anyway, drove up this little hill. I'm going to drive back down. This more of the same thing. You don't really find gold deposits that interesting mineralogically. Just seems to be a lot of brecciation associated with it and mineralization that way. We drove up the road a little bit. Some workings here, head frame. From what I can see, no trespassing sign on there, so it's probably an active mine. Because I say that because someone has a trailer out here and it's not abandoned, there's stuff to it. So I'm just gonna stop and take a quick video. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm not going up near the workings. Just gonna go, just get out of here. I didn't see no trespassing sign driving up though. Anyway, so apparently there is a bit of gold here. Someone has a bit of operation going on. There's some old tail dump over there. I may go check anyway, but I prefer not being on someone's active claim. Be a little strange about it. Well, checking out for now. So down by the waste piles. It looks like the waste was coming out of this opening. Someone fenced it off and then put another fence in. So the loose gravel material is only 1.5 meters thick. The whole mine is full of water. So not be safe to enter. I'd be more concerned if that was loose material and dug into all the way through, but I wanted to get a closer look to see what's underneath. So alluvium's not too thick on this. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Go find another mine location that's a little better. Well, I drove on. Can't see it from here, but there's no head frame and all that in large buildings, so there's a large underground mine, looks like. There's some old ore carts here too. Oh, this property is off limits. It looks like someone's over there. Hard to say if it's operating still or not. Might be just downturned. I didn't find the name of the company though. It would have been neat to look up the company. Oh well. Hopefully this road leads out south. Back to the main highway, because I don't want to drive back the way I came. That would be boring. So if I find a name, I'll take a video real quickly. But anyway. Well, I found a sign. EMC Metals Corporation, which I don't know what it means by metals, but no waste material. Anyway, onward. I'm driving south on the highway, found the sign, so saw this road going up. And you go 7 miles back. I'm gonna go check it out. Produced $5 million by 1868. We'll say ounces and not dollars, because dollars switch all the time. So that's kind of not a good indicator. Anyway, we'll find out what's up there. Well, got about 2 more miles to go for the site. Stopped to show you this. Some underground workings there. It's left off as far as I can tell. Still heading up the valley to those rocks. So, should be interesting. Anyway, on I go. Well, I turned the truck around. It's getting too steep. I said, hell with it. I'm going back down. I'll have a few tight spots. So the cart hang tight to the wall. Shouldn't have any problem. But 700-mile walk up the road. So I'm going to do that. Of course, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to come by here or not. Quad runner, yes. Regular vehicle, no. But I don't think a regular vehicle is going to come up here. Should have put up a sign. But anyway, I don't know if you can see in the distance. There's a head frame. Oh, one. Anyway. Alright, bye. Nice and cool in the shade. Yeah, this trail got a lot more rough. Good thing I stopped when I did. Anyway, on and up. Great. But here's the valley. I'm sitting on a tailings pile, so I might have a better view. Some old mine workings that way, but after structures, I don't see any unless they're behind that little valley there, but why box yourself in that much? So whatever's here must have been taken out. Only thing left is a bunch of piles, and I'm not going to go any farther. There's nothing to see. So all I'm going to do is take a few more photos, look around, look at the waste pile, and head back to my truck. Part of the reason I don't like blocking the view, the road, I prefer not spending too much time away from the truck. I prefer parking there when I'm off so I'm not bothering people. It probably was one time, and it may be up in that valley, but I don't feel like hiking the rest of that way just to in Sharp Valley. I thought there'd be a lot more workings up here, but it must have been very high grade silver. Anyway, I'll have to do some reading on it. See up there in the hill sinking down. So, alright. Went down the valley a little bit to the little side road up the secondary valley. And there's an old ruins of a house or something. Up over there and take a look at it. Got a little creek to cross. And a bit of a heavy monsoon rain wash. Looks like they used dirt mud for the building and flat stones. Not very big, but sufficient to do. And I don't see a fireplace, probably was one. I don't see any other structures up the valley. There's some workings up there though. This personal claim was up there, who knows. Anyway, it's been fun. But on to another one. Long road to the little town of Unionville. Nice little tree-lined street. And I'm going to go up this valley to look at some mine workings. Okay. I guess I drove a little far south because I didn't expect to come to the Rochester mine. correctly, this one actually is off a lot of mercury gas. Gold mine, as far as I know, but you know. Unfortunately, I don't know where this paved road goes, so I go back the other way, get to my field situation.